relationships. They can be the most wonderful experience a human being can have, or the worst. When something goes wrong in a relationship that was once beautiful, life can be transformed into a living hell. What do you do then? Tom Joseph's book, Why We Stay Stuck, has answers to many of the questions that couples and families may ask. Take a few moments to listen to Tom speak about some of the points that he discusses in his book.
Number 7, do not be controlled by others who use Bible scriptures. This is very, very important. There are so many people that actually have strong convictions of the Bible, and that's wonderful. But the thing is there could be Bible scriptures used very articulately and very effectively, and those scriptures are used out of context. For instance, wives, submit to husbands, or that you need to do what I tell you to do, or God will punish you, or wives, say that, God is my husband, I don't need to share my body with you. And there are different things that abusive people use or manipulative people use in order to get the other person to agree with them and to have control. There are some abusive pastors, there are some abusive priests, there are some abusive rabbis that use Bible scripture out of context in order to have control over their congregation when that scripture sounds oh so right. It sounds oh so effective. Okay, number 8, the 8th way to break codependency. Be selfish when it comes to making the right decision. A lot of codependents actually are selfish in the endeavor to protect themselves from being hurt or to protect themselves from not being loved, but they're not selfish in doing the right thing. They'd rather give their soul away and do the wrong thing in order for the other person, the abuser, the drug addict, the codependent, or the verbally abusive or the physically abusive person, they'd rather do the wrong thing so that that person can love them rather than be selfish to do the right thing and stand up maybe for your children or for yourself. And so it sounds funny, but be selfish when it comes to making the right choice, whether that other person calls you selfish or not. And this is very important because codependents have what selfish is turned upside down. They're actually being selfish by protecting their attention and love from the other person rather than protecting the thing that is right to do. The 9th way to break codependency is do not accept blame or admit wrong just to avoid a fight or confrontation. Codependents always say, okay, I'm wrong. Okay, it was my fault. Let's just quiet this down. Let's just not have confrontation. I still love you. Well, do you still love me because I admitted wrong? Even though you don't believe you were wrong, the other person wants you to admit wrong because of that kind of endeavor. So do not admit you're wrong unless you are wrong, unless you checked it out with a professional or you checked it out with someone who understands a situation or a third party that's outside looking in rather than your situation you're in at the moment. And number 10, the last but not least of the 10 actions to take to break codependency is stop enabling or rescuing others from their problems. Do not rescue, save, or fix. Here's Tom Joseph's 11th commandment. Thou shalt not have an intimate relationship or marry anyone who you have to rescue, save, or fix. It'll always go sour on you. Codependents are always looking for waywords. They're always listening to sob stories. They're always listening to the poor me mentality, and they're trying to rescue, save, and fix people's feelings. And it's very important that you do not build an intimate relationship with people that are giving you emotional pleas and playing on your emotions in order for you to have an intimate relationship with them. If you want to help someone, if you want to be charitable, if you want to help the poor and the needy and the down and out, then help them. But don't build a relationship with them Only help them maybe through an agency, or send them to a counselor, or send them to a professional that can help them, because a codependent will get wrapped up in their emotions, and that person will end up using and abusing you. They'll end up taking money from you. They'll end up destroying your life down the road. This is Tom Joseph. You've been watching the segment on the top 10 actions to break codependency. Go to my website, atthewell.net. Order the book, Why We Stay Stuck. If you're looking for a seminar in your area, give me a call.
Thank you for taking time to watch this video presentation. Tom has helped many individuals and couples through their difficult relationships, and he'd love to help you as well. If the information from this video was helpful to you, then why not pick up a copy of Tom's book, Why We Stay Stuck? To order your copy of the book, or if you'd like more information about webcam counseling, visit Tom's webpage at www.atthewell.net. That's www.atthewell.net. Or you can call Tom toll-free at 866-449-WELL. That's 866-449-9355. Check back again soon for the next segment from the book, Why We Stay Stuck.